Good morning, team. Happy Saturday morning. So I'm gonna try to do my best to make this concise and a quick video. Really, you know, what I covered last week, has been playing out. I mean, as I mentioned, this area right here was going to be an area of resistance. I told you last week that this were this area here was going to be some kind of a test. And what did we do all this week? We went up to it and we failed. And on Thursday, sorry, not Thursday, Wednesday, we failed miserably on it, and we went down big time. As I had mentioned to you guys, we wanted to build that handle. We want, this is the cup, and then the handle goes sideways for a little bit, and then break out. So it's kind of been working out, like I said. I mean, no surprises. I kind of laid this out to you guys in a silver platter. This is the 200 right here. Said we were gonna, this area was gonna be an area of interest. We tested it. We broke up. We broke above it. We came back down inside of it again, and then we had a nice little rally on Friday. But where did we go to? Right to the 200. We didn't even make it up here. I told you that 39.72 area was going to be an area of resistance. Look at that, 39.72.43, right? 39.72.61. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, guys. It's like it's right there. This area has been sitting here for a long time, and we come right back to it. So what's the next area? Then I also mentioned that 39.56 was also an area of interest, and that was on a lower time frame. We blew through that one. So actually, we messed around with it a little bit. Let me show you. If you go to the if you go let's get to a 30-minute, that 39.56 area around there. If you notice, yeah, see right there, 39.56.77. We kind of messed around with it a little bit here. We came to it, we tested it, and then we came back up to it. And then what did I say the next area was? That 39.72. And that's exactly where we went to. Right there. This has been sitting there for a long time. Just like this little area right here was a resistance. And then this is an area of interest right here, if you notice. And then once we broke it, we took off. This right here, if you notice, the darker blue bars, that means the momentum is slowing down. And if you notice here, this is a fire squeeze from way back here, and we fire along. We built up the momentum, and then we got stronger in this area here. So this is not sustainable. Let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars. On a black and a red dot, we're looking up here. We're looking at average run is 5 right here. Let me clean this up. Here, average run is 5, average run is 4, and then average run is 7. So the longest is 16, but then the average maybe 7 to 9. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So even if we have 3 or 4 more, bars, this isn't the 30-minute. That means like I was mentioning, Monday we open higher for a little bit. Maybe we test this area up here. We break above it. Maybe we hit up here this next level. This next level is 39.998. If you notice, it's right below the 4,000 level. Again, 4,000 is another level that's going to be, a big time interest. We get to that level, and then we come back down and retest. And hopefully we retest and we hang around, we chop around, and eventually we break 4,000. But it's a lot to go. Again, this is a 30-minute chart, so I'm breaking it to a lower time frame just to give you a perspective of how far this has gone. This has gone from 38.93 to 39.72. This is just about 100 points we've had on this run here for about 2 days. So that's like a long way to go. The market needs to catch its breath. And how do I know that? Because if you notice, we went from red to yellow. That means momentum is picking up from negative to positive. When we went positive for a little bit, here's the handle, cup, handle, and then boom, we took off. Now this taking off here, it's already fire long. Momentum is it's in the high end here, and we got the dark blue bars. That means the dark blue bars means that momentum is dying. Just like in here, the momentum was high, light blue bars, momentum is dying, and then we have one last whoosh, and then whoosh, we went the other way. So I'm not saying we're gonna whoosh, but this strong, continuous 70, 80, 90 point move up, it's not gonna happen before we take a little bit of a breather. That's kind of what I've been saying. So saying the same thing as I said last week. This is where we're at. Let me look at the hourly really quick. You know, the hourly, if you notice, well, the hourly is kind of like the beginning of firing. So we might have a little bit of a changing mood here, going sideways, and then, like I said, it's gonna play out in the half hour. When we come back down, we retest it, and then we go on. But if you notice this area right here, that 39.50 area of interest, and then we hung around for that on that level right there. That 39.56, 58 area, we went right through it, and now we came up to this one again here. So we go back to the daily. So just to summarize on the market overall, this area right here is going to provide resistance again at that 4,000 level, 4,001, you know, around there, 4,010, you know, somewhere around there. It's not exact, but it's pretty damn close. The next level we're looking at, well, the first level we're looking at is the 39.98, that 4,000 level. And then after 4,000, the 410, 415 area, and then 442 right here, the 61.8, 442 right here, 442.17. That's going to be another area that kind of coincides with this 445, 450 area. So these are going to be levels that we're going to be, you know, banging our heads and you know, providing a moment of you know, showing what you're going to do. Yeah, this right here is going to be a test again once we get to the level. The 200 is here. Let's see how we handle that 200. Let's see how we handle this 39.72. We need to break 73, 74, 75. Get to 2,000. Like I mentioned in the group chat, you know, we might have another, you know, 30, 40, maybe even 50 points higher in the market on Monday, and then this is going to take us to these levels of resistance again, where you know, turn around Tuesday, we kind of have a little sell-off. To kind of maybe not as deep as this, but again, we're building. You know, when we have these strong moves, we have to digest them to then go higher. So this is what a cup looks like. You have the cup, then you have the handle. This is what I was mentioning last week. I mean, it's basically playing out like I mentioned last week. This is the handle, and then hopefully we kind of hang around this area for a little bit longer, and then we take off. So that's it. That's pretty much the market. Let me look at the NASDAQ. It's gonna be the same thing. If you notice the little handle here, here's the cup. Same thing. Here's the cup. We're building the handle. Okay, we need to build it a little bit longer, maybe like another week or so. This 282, you know, 283 level. The 283 level is gonna be, you know, we're right there. Look at this, guys. This 61.8 retracement has been there for a while, which is at 282.69. We closed at 282.68. You cannot make this up. You cannot like predict this to as close as possible with this major volume, billions of shares transacted, and these numbers are like, I mean, you cannot be more like precise with this. I mean, by a penny, guys, by a penny, this closed right at that level that I've had here for a while. So again, it happened back here, it happened here, and then on Friday. So these things matter. That's why they're there. That's why I adhere to them. If you notice here, this 38.2, boom, boom, we came right back to it, and then we shut off again to the next one. Okay, this level right here was also a level of resistance. We kind of broke that, but we're hanging around. We're supposed to be hanging around at. It's just that simple. If the 200 is up here, Here's the 200. Okay. So this has this kind of trajectory right here. So we might kind of, again, we need to build a little bigger handle. Okay, this is the cup. We need to build the handle, and then we gotta break this 283 level, and then the 200 is gonna kind of come inside here, and then we have this 296, 297 level as the next area of interest. So we're still on an upside down stack. If you notice, the 8 is kind of crossing up, it's doing its way to cross above. The 21 is still lagging, so we still have a lot of work to do. Okay, we still have a lot of work to do. We're getting there. Let me go back to the SPX to see how that looks as far as the moving averages. How we stacked here. It's a little bit stronger. The 8 is a little bit stronger. The 21. So this is getting more into a positive stacking. The longer term 84 is still hasn't been crossed yet on the longer term by the medium term, 55s and 34s. But we're getting, again, this to me is still spaghetti. We're still kind of going around with this, which is what a handle is. A handle is a spaghetti because you're going sideways, and then once these guys get straightened out a little bit, we might have a little bit of movement. But if you notice, it's been just a mess, a chop fest for the longest time. So let me see if I do this real quick here and see if I can have a longer term view here. Let me do these channels here. If you kind of go right here, let's put this here, and let's put this here. Right here. This is nice right here. So this is kind of this channel that we're in. If you notice, boom, boom. We go here. Now we can potentially go all the way down here, or we could just stay in this upper half here, hit this level, which is again coincides with. Look at this. Look at how everything just kind of coincides, right? This 38.67, these prior support levels. This is the medium of the channel. We might kind of go down to this level right here, this 38.60 something, 38.70 something, and then we could bounce higher. Now we're back to this 39.72 area. We're above the 200. We break this, and then we have a new trend, and we break this channel. Now this is the new channel. Okay, so this is what we want to see. We want this channel to not go down here. We don't want this to go back, from here to here. We want it to go from here to here, and then break, start going higher, and so forth. And then this is a new channel that we going. So that's what kind of we're looking for. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go through real quick a few actual stocks that I gave you guys that are, they're pretty good. I hope you guys took advantage of it. I gave you yesterday this one right here when it kind of pinned, that 21 right here, and then when I saw it kind of on a lower time frame going higher, I bought some, and then when it broke this level right here, I added some more and I took profits. Why did I take profits? Because I'm seeing this already firing. I'm seeing my momentum radiating fire. It's kind of peaking. It's kind of going back down again. I see the momentum indicators, losing steam. So again, we're coming up here to like another. I think I sold it at 72, like highs, whatever it was. We're getting up here to this next level. So I just wanted some profits. I didn't want to, be a pig. Again, this is a nice little cup. You see the cup? Here's the handle. This might go sideways for a little bit to build the handle, and then we take off. So this was a good, nice money maker. I hope you guys took advantage of it. Let's see the other ones that I gave you guys. Okay, JXN. Look at that. I gave you guys this one. I gave you guys this one yesterday as well, right here. When it broke above this. Because why? Because I'm buying here and I'm selling there. So extremely, extremely low risk entry. You get in right here at the low, low 38s. You have a nice almost 3-point move here. I took some profits somewhere around here, and now I got a trading stop on my remaining 150 shares. This is a nice, nice big winner. Okay, what happened here? Look at the squeeze. Squeeze fired yesterday. Boom. That's when the squeeze fired. So this works, guys. You know, you have this little nice base here going sideways a little bit. You got the EMA stacked up nicely, and then you got the fire. Boom. So this is working out. This is working out beautiful. I mean, say, cannot be telegraphed any better than this. Let me give you the other ones. The other one on this one I was looking at. Again, not an ideal scenario. But I did get some alerts on my scans on this that I was kind of about to break out. If you notice, the momentum is picking up. It went from negative to positive, and now it's actually not firing because it hasn't fired yet. Because we haven't gone from red to green like here. Here, fire to the short side. If you notice, the green fired. We went down. We haven't fired yet, but it's looking like it's going to fire to the upside. So I wanted to get in here. You might have resistance up here at 68, 69. That's still going to be 3 points away. So I have no problem making $700. I'm getting buy alerts. Where's my stop? I'm putting my stop in this little trend line right here. If it breaks this little trend line, the 65 area, I'm risking about $1.50, let's say, to make about maybe $4. So I'm risking 1.5 to make 3.54. It's a nice little ratio. Again, it's a nice little lower level, cup, maybe a little handle, and then we take off a little bit. We might get to this level and hit our head like we did here. But I'm taking profits somewhere along the line. Okay, we have earnings coming up, so that could be a catalyst. When is earnings? Earnings is 2.6, so that could be a nice little catalyst to push us a little bit higher. So look for for an entry. Don't buy extended. Don't buy above 67 around there because you only have a little bit more to go, and then you stop. Will still have to be down here somewhere. Okay. DHI has been a really good winner. Again, we have earnings on the 24th, so Tuesday. So maybe that was a little bit of a catalyst. If you notice right here, the squeeze fired. We went all the way to the 161.8 extension. If you notice, these things matter, guys. Look at this. It pinned it right there. This was laid out back in from here to here. This was laid out back on 12/12. So from 12/12, I had this already in here, and look where it went to. I mean, this is just how things work. And where did it close? Around this 94.48, 94.54. Notice that? Back to the 127. I mean, these things are numbers you want to adhere to and take some chips off the table once you get to that level. Okay? So I have a trading stop. I'm up nicely on this one. I took some profits on half of my shares. I had 300 shares. I took half off, and then I'll have the other half. If it goes below the 8 moving average, I'm back in again. We got into this somewhere around here. So it's been a nice winner. Again, I gave you guys this with plenty of time. Okay. I gave you this one already, DHI. This one, FLR. FLR has been a little bit choppy, but hey, it's doing its thing. It's looking like it's firing. If you notice, right here, we went from black dots to green. That means it's firing. This thing is going to take off. Okay, and if why did I get in? Because we got above this right here. My stop is at 21. Never hit it. So I bought somewhere around here. When it broke this, it came back inside. The 21 was going to be my line in the sand. It never broke. It never violated it. I stuck with it. I added some more, and now I have. I think I took like 25% profit on this. I still have 200 shares left. I think I had like 300 or something like that. So again, 61.8. It booked above it. Let me do a trend line here. So if this doesn't break by next week, by Monday, Tuesday, I will be a seller. If it breaks this lower trend line, 100% for sure. But it kind of keeps me alert, my little assistance, that hey, this thing is breaking out. Then raise my stops to at least 35.78 around there, because this number is going to be a number of interest. Maybe even 35.38 around this level right here. So again, but it keeps me alert. Again, nice little cup handle. This might take off, and it looks like it wants to fire. It looks like it wants to fire. The average fired on, this is coming off a black dot. So a black dot is right here. The average run is 6. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 more days potentially on an average historical probability. We have 3 more days that this could go a little bit higher, and then the average run, it's about 3 points, 3.6. So the average is 3.6. And then what is the ATR? ATR is 1.2. That means it runs almost 3 times the ATR. This is picture perfect what we look for. 1 to 3 ratio, right? It's moving up 3 times the ATR. We're risking 1 to make 3, because obviously if it goes below the 1 ATR on your moving average, you're out. So what does that mean for us? When did this I'm gonna break this down a little bit deeper. This fired right here on this day, right? That's when it fired. That's the first green dot, right? What price was this at when it fired? Let's say 35.10. Let's say 35.10. So 35.10 plus 3.6 is 38.70, right? So somewhere up here is 100% target for me that I'm taking money off the table. There is no doubt I'm taking money off the table somewhere around 38 and a half. Okay, why? Because that's kind of what my numbers tell me. I trade based on math. That's it. Not emotion, not what I think, not what I expect, not what somebody tells me, not what I hear in the news. I trade probabilities and math, the numbers, statistics. What has happened before, and what are the probabilities that this will happen again? Well, if I have the numbers on my side, that's what I trade. Because if I do that 1,000 times, I'm going to be profitable. I'm going to be a successful trader. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trading probabilities. So I'm taking that 36, and where's my stop? I have my stop right here, right below. If it breaks back inside here and it breaks back inside the 8, I'm stopping out because I'm already profitable. So I'm stopping out at a win, okay? Because I'm raising my stops along the way. So that's pretty much it. So let me redraw this to see if we have a better understanding. So let me draw from this recent. So we go here and we got the high and the low. So here we go, 38, 30. What did I tell you guys? 35. What did I tell you guys? 35.10, 360, 3.6 is 38.70, right? look what the 168 is, 38.72. Wow. I mean, I amaze myself how these things kind of just work out that way. You know, the numbers are the numbers, man. What did I tell you guys? Let's indulge me here. Let's relive it. What did I say? That the entry when it fired. Let's relive this. This is live, right? When did this fire? What did I say? 30 seconds ago. 35.10, right? 35.10. The average run is 3.6, 35.10, 38.70, right? 38.70. 38.72. I mean, you cannot like make this up. This is incredible. That's awesome. So this 168 right here, like I said, right at 38, I was taking money on the table. So that's kind of like where it's at. I'm gonna take some money off the table also at 37.20 around there. So somewhere around 37.10 around there, I might take another like 35% off, and then see if we go up to that 38. But again, this is just basically me not thinking, me not guessing where, if this then that. I throw the numbers up there. I look at what the math tells me, but the probabilities tell me, and I trade off that. You do that consistently. You take the emotions out. You take the guessing out, and you're not trading, with this guess and I don't know, this hope kind of like approach, and you're trading with a confidence that these are the numbers. If the numbers are hit, I'm doing this. I'm taking profit. If the numbers are not hit, I'm doing this. I'm getting stopped out. It's just that simple. And then before you do all that, you have it planned out. What is my risk reward? Well, shoot, my risk reward is 3-1. Okay, I'm risking 3-1. That is a great risk reward. I mean, if you do 3-1 every time you trade, you could be a 30%, win rate. and still be profitable. So and then the squeeze historical has a 75 to 85%, 76.5 to 82.5. That's really what the ratio is of success rate. So even if you 70% right, if it works out 70% of the time on the squeeze, and you're trading a 3-to-1, guys, you're gonna make a lot of money. This is the whole point of trading. We're not here gambling. We're not here speculating. We're taking mathematical approach, and we're taking shots based on statistics, and they're there for a reason. Math works. Okay, so Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci extensions, that's nature. There's Fibonacci in like leaves, in shells, in like throughout nature. Fibonacci exists. So that's why these numbers are hit. You cannot make this up. I mean, like 38.72, 38.70, 38. I mean, it's incredible. I love it. I love how it kind of works out. So I was trying to make this short, but well. Okay, the other one I have, Coop. Make nice real money in Coop. I have a trading stop. I had 300 shares. I took some off the table. When did I get in? I got in when it pinned over here. It came above the 21 again. Boom, I'm a buyer, and I added when it came about 43. So I have a cost basis of somewhere around 42. Again, this is firing off of a black dot. We're looking at about 3. We're looking at 1 ATR. I have my 3-to-1 ratio. Let me draw the fibs here. This is from the last one. Well, yeah, here they are. They're already there. So this has a potential to go somewhere in the 47 to 47, 49 range. Again, it's still kind of it fired. Okay, this already fired. This is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into it's fired. It's coming up a black dot. Black dot normally has a 5. So this might be coming to fruition. Hence also the darker blue dots, the blue bars. That momentum is slowing down. This is when it fired. Momentum is slowing down. I'm gonna run a little trend line here. If this goes up, and then I have my stop. Like I said, I have my stop here, right below this recent level of resistance that it broke to. So and from back here. So I'm gonna be stopped out here at a winner. This is a low winner, a 3% winner, because I got in a little bit too late. I got in it right when it was already firing, and then it kind of came back inside, and I got in somewhere, like I said, somewhere around here when it pinned it, and it went higher. I got in right here already at a fired squeeze, but I liked the action, and I wanted to. It was a low risk entry because my 21 would have been, so I bought it at 43. I would have had a 42 something, 60 something around there. So a 40 cent stop with a potential for 3 or 4 points. So that was working. I'm in it. Let's see how it does. So I did, guys. I don't want to, I digress a little bit too much, but I want to go over kind of what I'm seeing, and again, how this thing just kind of, it is what it is. Just trust the numbers, trust the math, trust the statistics, and the probabilities of things, doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate. Ask me. That's what I'm here for. I gave you a whole bunch of stocks during the week that I think out of 8 of them, like 7 are profitable, and the other ones was a very small tight stop out. All right. So I hope you guys are doing well.